It's definitely a praise party over here. You hear me say that often, and I am just excited about the 23rd Annual Martin Luther King celebration here at Highland Christian Center. Our host pastor is here, Bishop W.G. Hardy Jr., and we certainly appreciate his hospitality on behalf of World Arts Foundation to allow this party to take place. The party is in celebration of the dream and keep living it. We've been doing it for 23 years, and we are just growing by leaps and bounds because people are getting the word out about this, that it's not just a dream, it is a vision, and it's reality. And a lot of folks don't understand the reality of this prophet as a spiritual leader first and foremost, and the foundation that he walked upon. And today to share that with us is Bishop Hardy, and we want to allow him an opportunity to expound a little bit about the man as a prophet and as a spiritual leader.
Absolutely, absolutely. Part of the definition of a prophet is someone who can foretell or foretell. And the foretelling is to be able to see into the future and speak what they see. And foretell is the abilities to look at a situation and speak something into existence. Dr. Martin Luther King very appropriately fits the definition of a prophet. He said that he saw in his dream a time when we would be judged according to the content of our character rather than the color of our skin. And I can truly see that this is coming to pass today as we take a look at the presidential candidates and how they're running. Rather than looking at gender or color, you've got Barack Obama and you've got Hillary Clinton as well, who are very viable candidates for the presidency.
Definitely. Now, with regards as an inspiration to you as a faith leader and as a civic leader, what has you've mostly gleaned from his stories, his legacy, and what you've heard even as a child and coming now being in adult life?
The tenacity, the tenacity. When I consider the things that we have to overcome or encounter just in order to have issues pertinent and germane to the African American community, to have those issues addressed, when I consider what we have to go through, it's minimal and minuscule compared to what he had to encounter and endure in order to achieve or accomplish the same. So it's inspiration for me. If it's merely that I need to, if I'm dealing with law enforcement that is not culturally aware and maybe they're heavy-handed, or maybe, yes, there is some inappropriate force, it's minimal compared to what he encountered.
Yes.
So it lets me know that whatever I'm going through, I can endure it because there are those who've gone before us, like Martin Luther King, who have endured a lot more.
I was going to say, with regards to our young people, because he seems so non-tangible, and actually we see him as a caricature possibly in the books, those books that we're fortunate enough to read about him in. But what would you say to the young people as far as extending this dream beyond their expectations?
How he was able to balance and understand that you cannot really have a separation of church and state. When the church is not healthy, the state is not healthy. And when the church is fully healthy, then the state can be healthy. And he took a look at it and saw the two as synonymous. He didn't see this big wall and wedge. And for young people who are trying to have aspirations without faith, aspirations without spirituality, it's an imbalanced pursuit. You'll find that there's no compass to guide the moralities or the spirituality or the endeavors. How can we aspire to have jobs that pay well if we don't know what we're going to do with the money after we get paid well? Is the money all about me, or is the money about helping others to achieve the same goals that we have? Also, the thing of Martin Luther King and how he took a look at civil rights, but the civil rights, he always equated it to God's destined purpose for humanity. God desired that we all walk the same and be created as equal.
Yes.
So with church and state, they do work together. And I would encourage young people to really consider that, especially those college kids who are getting away from their parents and have that opportunity to have that long leash. Amen.
Well, we want to thank Bishop Hardy for not only hosting and opening this door here at Highland Christian Center in celebration of this 23rd annual observance, but we want to encourage you to keep the faith as Dr. King did, and we want to thank you for your time and your inspiration and your leadership and continuing to keep the dream alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.